Hi, my name is Julie Jahelling, and this is still August 1st, 2025, on the first day of the Doctors Without Borders walking challenge. And this is my PM walk. My morning walk was very difficult because I'd already done a mile the day before, and I was so sore and just really stiff, and so I ended up going really slow, but I did make the mile and even more than the mile. And I was dreading. I went home and fell asleep and slept all day trying to recover, and here I'm back at the same park. And I'm not showing everything because there's a lot of people using the park, and I don't want to be weird and show people, but I am just trying to get up the motivation to start again. And actually I noticed it's not my official steps, but for some reason my watch was still tracking all the steps I did today. And I ended up doing almost a mile and a half in the morning. I didn't really mean to. I just was going so slow and then got myself somewhere that I had to get myself back. But it says I've actually just done over 2 miles. So I'm thinking, does that count for my challenge? Or does my challenge have to be a mile in the morning, a mile in the afternoon? And I've already gotten a very nice but panicked email from a friend from Peace Corps saying, I think 2 miles a day is too much for you to start, and you should, tone it down. And that may be true, because I was just hurting this morning. I'm hurting now. But I'm going to try and do some now anyway. And so here I am again. I'm also trying out a new software just to see what it can do for video filming. But a couple of things. If I pass out and people just step over me on the path today, which would not be unusual, I noticed watching my last 3 videos starting this series that I had a tooth removed 2 months ago, and there's nothing been done, in part because I don't have dental insurance, but I think it collapsed one of my nostrils so that they're no longer symmetrical. And I'm very concerned about this because this could really derail the Hollywood career that I'm counting on. And I'm also concerned that if I pass out and just pass away on the trail, that nobody take a picture up my nose, because it would show this flaw, and I wouldn't want that. I mean, for today, I even shaved my chin because I get old woman whiskers. You might have noticed in the first couple videos, but I wanted to look really good for the first day. And so, just make sure that if there are any photos taken or, published of my passing, that I don't have collapsed nostrils showing, or, whiskers or something, because, I want to be remembered as the suave, handsome person that I truly am, or at least channel that from time to time. Anyway, I'm going to try my next leg of this. I'm in Cordata Park, and it is 6:10 p.m. And I'm impressed that I'm here because I just wanted to keep sleeping, but the cats wanted to be fed dinner. They get fed at 7:30 and 5:30 p.m. and they start clamoring for dinner, particularly in the morning at 5 a.m. So as if I'm not going to notice. I don't think they think I'm that smart. That's part of what I think is going on. They just don't think humans are that smart. But cats are very smart. And I have been enjoying a lot of husky videos right now because I think huskies are hilarious. I had a half husky, half shepherd many years ago, and she was very serious actually. But a lot of these full huskies are hilarious, how they howl and stuff. And then these humans, I love it. They film their huskies and themselves, and then they put funny captions on, and then they post the videos. And there's this one where the human comes into the room and the husky is howling mournfully, and the human says, what's wrong, what happened? And then the caption is, the cat said I was fat. And I think that's hilarious because I think that's the kind of thing a cat would say, whether or not it was accurate, just to mess with you. Although I love and adore my cats, I love and adore cats generally, I just get a kick out of their sense of superiority and desire to just, like the channel My Cat is an Asshole, and you get just these great videos of cats. There's one that just makes me laugh every time, where the two cats are standing at the top of the stairs, and then suddenly one of the cats pushes the other cat down the stairs for no reason. Who's okay, by the way. No cats were harmed in the filming of that video. So anyway, I'm rambling. I should be back here tomorrow morning if I can get myself there. But again, you know what to do about any photos if I collapse on the trail. I'm leaving that in your capable hands. So thank you.